Hello, bachcho. So let's read this question. The yield of ester in esterification can be increased by CH3CH2OH plus CH3COOH gives CH3CO CH2CH3 plus H2O. This is the reaction that is given to us. हमें बताना है the yield in esterification can be increased by A. Removing water, taking ethanol in excess, taking acetic acid in acid, or all the above factors. Now let us write the key concept of the question. Key concept of the question will be esterification. अगर हम esterification की बात करें, so esterification is when carboxylic acids are esterified with alcohols. Let us write it also. Carboxylic acids are esterified with alcohols या फिर phenols, one of these, or phenols in the presence of mineral acid such as concentrated H2SO4 or concentrated HCl gas as catalyst in the presence of a mineral acid as a catalyst. अब mineral acid क्या, मैंने आपको एग्जांपल बता दिए, concentrated H2SO4 और HCl gas catalyst. अगर आप इसकी generalized chemical reaction देखो तो it is हमारा carboxylic acid plus alcohol R-OH in the presence of H plus ions from the concentrated mineral acid gives RCOOR dash ester plus H2O. This is the reaction involved in esterification. Now let us look into the mechanism of esterification. अगर हम mechanism की बात करें तो उसी से हमें पता चलेगा the solution to our question, क्योंकि हमें पूछा हुआ है the yield of ester in the esterification can be increased by. So mechanism, पहले हम देखेंगे that this is a carboxylic acid RCO double bond OH and we are reacting this with H plus ion. So जब हम इसे H plus ion से react कराएंगे तो हमारा जो O पे OH ion आ जाएगा RC double bond OH positive and then OH ion over here. Then we are reacting with this an alcohol. अगर हम alcohol से इसे react कराएंगे then this alcohol is acting over the carbon. Now it will form a tetrahedral intermediate which will look somewhat like this. RCOH OH, इधर O पे हमारे unpaired electrons है and then we have O positive H R dash. So this is our tetrahedral intermediate. Now in the next step proton transfer is involved. So proton transfer कहाँ से कहाँ होता है, let us look into that. So ये हमारा suppose structure है RCOR dash, ऊपर भी OH नीचे भी OH, इधर से इधर. So this is the, यहाँ पे O पे positive sign आ जाता है and then H released. Now H2O is released. So हमारा जो structure निकल के आता है it is RC double bond OH, O पे positive sign and then OR dash, क्योंकि हमारा H2O is eliminated from the compound. Now the last step is minus H plus ion. Now our H plus ion is also eliminated. तो जो हमारे पास structure रह जाता है it is R C double bond O R dash. So this is the structure that is remained and known as ester. तो हमारा ये कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड था एंड दिस इज आवर अल्कोहल जिसके वजह से हमारा फॉर्म हुआ एस्टर इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ H प्लस आयंस टाइम टू टाइम. So, जो esterification होता है of carboxylic acid with alcohols is a kind of nucleophilic acyl substitution. We can see that this reaction is a nucleophilic acyl substitution. Nucleophiles क्या होते हैं जब हमारे कोई substances they form bonds by donating pair of electrons. We can clearly see that there has been proton transfer and donation of electrons in order to form bonds. So there is the presence of nucleophile acyl substitution. Now, if we look into this, the protonation of carbonyl oxygen activates the carbonyl group towards the nucleophilic addition of the alcohol. The proton transfer takes place. The OH negative group being a better leaving group, we all know that OH negative group is the better leaving group, is eliminated as neutral water molecule, which we can see over in this step. Now, so the protonated ester so formed finally loses the proton to give to ester. तो हमें इसमें से बताना है कि जो हमारे जो steps हैं that will increase the yield of ester. Yield of ester in esterification can be increased by तो पहला पॉइंट हमारा हो जाएगा we know that the yield of the product we have used we can see that reversible signs over here so it is a reversible process or we can say reversible reaction तो अगर हमें yield बढ़ानी है इसकी तो we can remove one of the products removing one of the products or we can increase the yield by taking the either reactant, either carboxylic acid or the alcohol in excess. Taking either of the reactant in excess. Now, if we look into the question, हमें कह रखा है removing water. Yes, removing water is a step of the esterification and it can change the rate at which the ester is yielded. So, yes, removing water is one of them. Now, if we taking ethanol in excess, in over this reaction, we have been given the alcohol as ethanol. This is our ethanol. तो हाँ हमारे को अगर हमने डिस्कस किया कि अगर हम किसी भी रिएक्टेंट को एक्सेस में ले लें या फिर हम उसकी क्वांटिटी बढ़ा दें तो हमारी ईल्ड फास्टन हो सकती है और वी कैन से इट कैन बी इंक्रीज्ड सो यस दिस इज आल्सो ट्रू एंड हमारे कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड के तौर पे यहाँ पे एसिटिक एसिड लिया हुआ है तो यस टेकिंग द एसिटिक एसिड इन एक्सेस कैन बी आल्सो ट्रू तो हमारा ऑल ऑफ द अबव factors will be the right answer to the question. I hope you understood the question well. Best of luck.